Haha, konbancheyo. Hi, I'm Pistachio Sakuma, and welcome to Destiny. Yeah, we're... Oi. Which one of you? Which one of you? Bad tortachi. Bad tortachi. We today are doing a... Not Zatsudan. We're doing a work along, but the thing is, I do not know what exactly I'm gonna work on today. I kind of was running into that problem earlier where I was like, okay, time to sit down and do some work. I was like, oh, I should do some work, and I ended up not knowing what to do because the things that I have, like left to do are kind of like art heavy, like reference sheet. I'd have to do like I'd have to draw the like turnaround view. Or I was thinking, like maybe I could do the slides for a debut, like the graphic design for that, but that would take some like forethought. Thinking maybe a lot of drawing things. So I was like, maybe I'll do the drawing the starting soon screen. I don't really know. Are tour tattoos gonna work on anything in particular? I guess I'll have to work on your Final Fantasy job. Stop, because I was literally thinking that. I was literally thinking that. Why don't you just play Final Fantasy? No, this is bad. This is a work-along stream. I deigned it a work-along stream, and I will work. But maybe if I'm still feeling like there's not enough work to do, maybe I'll get on Final Fantasy. I was gonna work on a new Lego set, but I finished already. How long did it take? I can actually just some suit. If you give it, I will. See? Yeah, we're gonna work on stuff. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I might work on, like 4 hours. But that's pretty long. I thought it was gonna be like way shorter than that, like instantaneous. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna work on is like marketing stuff. I have to come up with more ideas for my spreadsheet for like debut announcements and debut posts and like stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff like that. Which also means I have to go through all of my Twitter like bookmarks, because I bookmark like tweets and I'm like, something like that would be good. So I'll have to do that because I've noticed I through my extensive research, most debut announcements are announced like people really start pushing them anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks out, with 3 weeks being the most common, which means I would like to have, 3 times at least 21 posts, to have like a good post every day for 3 weeks leading up to the debut. And then hopefully I'll have like some good things post debut as well. Honestly, the post debut stuff will be easier because then I can actually show the model. Like I can do like, this is a live 2D like close up. This is the stuff I've commissioned. This is the artwork. This is like, then I can show a lot. But prior to debut, I kind of have to be a bit more creative because it's hard to do it without, you know, spoiling anything too badly. Too badly. I don't want it to be like boom. So yeah, that's the whole plan. But I think maybe that's what I'll work on today. Oh, also something I can work on right now. I have to make next week's schedule because it's today's Sunday. I'm already losing track of the days of the week. You don't have a school or job for like 2-3 weeks, and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've been thrown out into the middle of the ocean. I don't know what day or time it is. Let me check. Okay, I'm looking at my schedule. So I can start making. Now we'll come over here. Yeah, now we're working, huh? We're working now. So yeah, get in your work. Assume the formation. Assume the working formation. And yes, we are gonna currently work on next week's schedule. So let me open up that file. Open recent. I guess it's not recent. I've been doing other stuff. Yeah, I'm working so hard. Are you playing Final Fantasy 14 online too? Is half of the chat working hard and the other half is virtually working hard? Datta yo ne. I had so much fun. Was it? It was not today. Yeah, last night for the first time in forever. No, for the first time I think ever. I was in the Discord with Tortachi and I was playing Final Fantasy 14 online, and I actually stayed in Discord chat for like 2 whole hours. I'm playing a new game today. What game is it? Let's see. Have to find my stream schedule. Mina, oh, you showed that. And you actually voice chat with us. Yes, I listened to voice chat and I voice chatted at 26. Oh, I see. Okay, let me check the schedule. Oh, this is strange. I'm getting a weird... Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. It said encoding overload. I don't normally get that. Minna Ola, that's what I was thinking. Okay, when can I do streams? For sure we're gonna have a Friday stream because, oh, I don't know if I said this. There's another Soups SMP bingo event happening. So that'll be over on YouTube. Bingo! Bimbo! But it's gonna be really late at night. I think, what time did they give me? I think it's 3 hours later than normal. I think it's like 9 Eastern Daylight Time. Let me check. But that's always, it's like they say it's 9, and then people take forever to trickle in. Konban Dragon! No, I'm not sure if I remember that, someone by that name. How are you doing? Let me see. Oh yeah, so it'll be at 9 Eastern Daylight, so it's kinda later than we normally... stream. Okay, so let me change the schedule. 9... Wait, I'm trying to do the math. Wait. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3 hours later than 11 p.m. for BST is... Oh wait, but then I forgot. I like to do it 15 minutes earlier so that like we can chat before it goes live. Okay, so instead of being 12, 1, 2, so instead of being 9 p.m., we'll do it at 8:45 p.m. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 4:45. This is like the kind of hard math that gets to you when you're trying to convert times. Ooh, for Gagari, this stream will be 4:45 a.m. then. How do you like that? Are we allowed to share links in YouTube chat? It might let you, but I feel like it's a bad idea. I feel like it might bonk you. I don't know. I don't know if you want to try. Deepa Gago. No, I think that's a better time for Gagari. Are you okay with it? Just send it into Discord. Just send it into Discord. Wait. Then this is gonna be Minecraft event. I'm excited after debut to use my new schedule I made. I designed it so prettily. I almost wanted to start using it now, but I was like, no, I have to like kaboom, use everything at once because it'll be more like impactful that way. Minecraft event, Minecraft bingo on the Minecraft bingo with Soups SMP. Split the Soups SMP members. Yay! I don't really know. It's kind of hard. I'm setting up the schedule for this upcoming week. And it's kind of hard, and I'll tell you why it's kind of hard. Because we have this upcoming week, and then the week after that is my donathon. So I think I might do a 3-day week this upcoming week, just so that my voice can like really like rejuvenate itself. Like I don't donut-a-thon, yes. I don't want it to... You know what I mean? I don't want it to explode. That would be bad. That's reasonable. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, did I tell Chio Touches that I got told a start date for my job? It's going to be the 25th. We'll go even harder at the Donotan. Dayone. Is this true? Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's exciting. It's not. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And I feel like the worst part is because there was so much build up to them hiring me. Like, literally, I interviewed for like, I'm not joking now, like 5 months. I did a million interviews. And I feel like, what if I hate it and I want to quit right away? And they're like, what? Well, exactly 6 months from Christmas. Oh, true! Oh my god, you're right. I have no idea what to put on the schedule. Normally schedules, they take me, I'm serious, they take me like an hour and a half to make because I get so scatterbrained. I think maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll procrastinate. You know what the best way to procrastinate making the schedule is? By finding the artwork. Then just quit. I know, I always forget that it's allowed, but it doesn't feel allowed, does it? Oh no, 6 days straight of Final Fantasy 14 on... Oh no, that's horrible. That's so funny. Maybe we should play a little bit of Final Fantasy for the Donathon, like 1 hour. 1 hour every day. I have to check the MOG station. I don't know when mine ends. MOG station. I don't know when my month is up. I feel like it's gotta be soon. Does it tell you? Subscription renewal. It should have like your past payments, right? That feels reasonable. Pistachio Shell Akuma, so cute. Oh, payment history. Here we go. Oh, what? No way. I found it. May 10th. Wow, wait, so I actually have like a good amount of time left. Wow. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be like in like 2 or 3 days or something. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I've been super into it lately. Well, I say that, but then I play it and I don't know. I like the idea of playing Final Fantasy sometimes more than actually playing it, but crafting has gotten a good hold on me. Well, at least it did. And then I hit like a super big, like, roadblock with Weaver in Final Fantasy, where now I just liked the fun of buying stuff and then crafting stuff. But now I either have to like pay a lot of money on the market board, or I would have to go out and farm the stuff myself, or I spread the virus. Sadly, you are not the one that spread the virus. It was, you know how I told you my friends were, I introduced them to playing the game. They hated the game and they were about to stop it, but they were like, I guess I'll craft, because that reminds me of RuneScape. And I was like, crafting's dumb. Don't do the crafting in the game. Like, it's not fun. It's like lame, like don't do it. And they're like, and then I like learned that they played it for like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 hours. And I was like, what? That covers almost everything in weaving. But most people don't actually have those things on hand. Like most people, like, I learned that most people level them and then just sell all of the materials, because it really like clogs up your inventory. On the same frequency, it's true. So I don't know. I feel like even if someone has like a high level, I don't think they'll like just have it. Good evening, Combo Foster. He'll gather for you. Oh, I can put people to work, huh? I can put people to work, huh? That doesn't sound so bad. I didn't do any MSQ for a couple days. I haven't done MSQ in like 2 weeks. I did it like, I do it on stream, but then off stream, I'm like, yay, what if we only did weaving and nothing else in Final Fantasy? I don't know. It's really hard to get through the A Realm Reborn MSQ. It just seems, I don't want to say very bad, but yeah, it seems very bad. It's like very boring. I don't know. And the repetitiveness of like the fetch questing of like, go here, talk to someone, go here. I don't know if I can do it, man. I think it might kill me. So I think I might put the MSQ on hold for a while. I've been more into, I really want to achievement hunt now. I can start mining them now. Wait, there was one that I needed. There was one that I needed that I have to look. It looked like a mollusk, but it wasn't a mollusk. You can cutscene skip too. For MSQ, I don't wanna. Like, I feel like these games are fun when you get really emotionally invested. It's a single item that you need. Really? I feel like I'd rather be really motivated to get a single item and do a dungeon 1,000 times than like a boring story. Is an escort quest. Oh, that is true. I wonder if I just look up FFXIV if I can see all my things that I've searched. Red Mage, PvP outfits, how to add materia, Moko Grass location. I remember looking through it. It was like, I don't know, I'll tell you later. It was like a pink rock. Pink rock mining. Did a dungeon multiple times. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Let's see. Maybe they'll show, if I look up mining, it'll show the image. Copper ore, bronze chip. I'm looking up. None of this is it. I wonder if it's a high level thing. That would be just my luck. It would be just my luck that the thing that I need is like super high level. It was like a pink rock. I can't say anything more than that. And wind crystal. I don't know if when I started that Flap like gifted me like a bunch of lightning and wind crystals, or like if somebody did. I have like 500 of each. I have not run out in the slightest. I don't know why or how. It's kind of freaky, isn't it? Yeah, the shards we get a ton of. Oh, but are there different ones? Well, I was asking both. Yeah, I'll try to figure out. But then hard to get a hold of at our level. Oh, I think you're higher in weaving than me. I'm only like, I'm whittle. I think I'm only level 25, and I'm trying to craft every item, so I'm still kind of doing the lower ones. So I think you're, but I was already getting annoyed with the stuff it was asking me to craft. I don't know. You're wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find a character creator for this week's artwork on stream. It's Shard Crystal Cluster. Oh, honestly, I had no idea. Unless it brings you joy. It brings me joy because I want to have it say, like, I completed everything. Just make it the way you look or need of. No, but isn't it satisfying having it say, like, you completed everything? And having it say you completed it. Go off, true. It totally is. I wonder if there's an achievement for it. I should look. That kind of feels like achievement-y, doesn't it? I don't know. I think it feels achievement-y. But you never know with games like this what they decide. Because honestly, I want things that give achievement titles. I'm so mad that the only achievement title I have in Final Fantasy is Gambler. It makes me embarrassed. I shouldn't have a title like that. I'm not a gambler. No, really. I don't even pay for gacha games. This is not me. Ooh, I found a good character creator, Tortatsu. This is good. They give me the mounts. What's chivos? You'll get some okay titles just going through the MSQ. But if I do it just going through the MSQ, that's like boring stuff that everybody will have, right? Logo crystal gathering options. Really? It's like unique to them? That's crazy. That's why I was saying, Arc, that people say that it's good to level them up like at the same time. Because then you'll be able to do that stuff at the same time. Has access to wind crystals. I feel like that makes sense. Because they're in the water. They're in the water. Or wait, no. They're in the grass. They're outside. I'd rather just have friends. I'd rather just have $1 more billion and buy it all from the market board, but I know that's a bad idea. I definitely know that's a bad idea, but it sounds way more fun. Because I like when you're a low level and you can just buy stuff from the person in the guild. Because then you can just sit there and do everything. This is a cute character creator. I can't believe I've never seen this one before. I need to turn off this auto-translate because instead of saying Chio, it said who. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, what? What is that? Who is who? Yeah, I don't know. I heard that there's places to turn off the auto-translate. It was funny, I should have bookmarked it because I saw people talking about it on Twitter and I was like, this won't apply to me. I don't have to worry about this. And then boom. Actually, you did have to worry about this. Translation, League of Legends. Basically what it's trying to do to me. Oh, I hate when I do a character creator and they don't have horns. Like, how do you not have demon horns? And the worst part is it's always, I only realize that they don't have it like way at the end of the character creator. So it's like, you're telling me I did all this only to learn that you don't have this at all? Like, this sucks. This sucks so bad. I'm learning this way too late. Well, oh well. I can always just draw the horns on top. It's not my favorite thing to do. At least they have a green ribbon though. That is, we take what we can get here. They're more common than dongles in these avatar makers. Oh my god, the dongles are so... The website that I use, it's called NECA.cc. And it's better than PicCrew because you can recolor different hair parts. Where in PicCrew, usually it's just like all the same color. And so the dongles end up being like really pretty easy. Oh wait, this one does have horns. They just hit it in a weird spot. Yay! They look kind of like they don't fit though. Let me move them. Oh, there we go. You can also move individual parts around in this one, which I like. And you can like make them bigger or like resize the pieces. Just pretty helpful and handy dandy. Because then you can get the stuff exactly how you want. Okay, I think this one is done. Then I remove the background. There we go. Wonder if I've done this one before. Sometimes I check before I make them if I've done them before. And sometimes I'm like, just send it. And then by the end, I'm like, wait. This looks familiar. Whatever. I saw on Twitter somebody posted their Final Fantasy XIV Online character. And the boots that they're wearing are like very Chio boots. So I want to find them. But they posted the name of them in Japanese. So I'll have to like translate it. Okay. Yeah, it was fun playing with everybody in Final Fantasy XIV Online yesterday. It's kind of fun playing with people online because when I play with my self in a video game like this, I know exactly what I want to do. Like, I'm not really gonna stray from my play style at all. When you play with other people, they're like, let's do this. And I'm like, really? I guess I maybe wouldn't have done that on my own, and then it becomes fun. But also, I say that, but I was also the one dictating what we were doing. So we ended up doing what I wanted regardless, but it was also stuff I wouldn't normally do. I don't know, I think so still. Why is this being slow? What? What? Are you laughing because I was still dictating what we all did? I think we just suggested things and you directed us. See, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. You guys are gonna say, didn't we just do it? You did last night? This is true. But normally I would have gotten bored and stopped playing, so it gave me a reason to keep playing. So think about that, huh? Like, that one otter questline was so boring. If I didn't have Tourtachi, I would have just called it quits. I would have said, I guess I don't get the otter. Which would have sucked because I really want it. One. Okay, there we go. See, but that's the thing. That's how you play with people. If you do boring thing, you get cute things sometimes. I feel like a scene I did with all of the otter sucked as well. Also, I met Strawberry Shortcake. That was the highlight. Can I say something evil though? I feel like this means I have evil in my heart. But I was sort of vindicated, so I guess I can't be wrong. Okay, I did just think they were cute, so I waved at them, but also I feel like, you ever met a child who is like, you know, they're a kid, but you can tell that they're milking the fact that they're a kid. They're like, oh, I'm so cute, so that adults will like dote on them. I saw Strawberry Shortcake and I was like, that, you seem to have a strong thematic element and you are a high rank player. I bet if I emote at you, you know, I might get a little something something. I'll play, you know. And you know, I was vindicated in that, which kind of I feel like that makes me a bad person, but it's fun being a sprout and going, hi, 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 and having people give you stuff. Because the most fun thing you can do in a video game is get stuff for free. So, if anything, I think Strawberry Shortcake would be happy because they were able to make me happy, and now, in my eyes, they are a god, so... So I can't even, you know... hopefully they wouldn't be upset about hearing about that. Yeah, they were so cool. They were so cool. I still can't believe that. I'm looking at my schedule and I'm being so... What's the word even? Non-commit... I don't know. Dude, I'm scared for the donathon. What are we gonna do for 3 days? Maybe 4 days if it hits the... dono goal. Maybe I should do that today. Maybe today I should decide on what we're gonna do. And it gives to the rest of us, we all wave one after the other. That's true. If. Did I make the goal too low? There's nothing more embarrassing than setting a goal too high and then, you know, getting like $4. So I was like, I'll just do it like, I don't know, I couldn't tell if it was really high or really low or normal or fine. The great community night, JK. Hey, one step closer to a community night. Cause now I've basically talked to like half the tour touchy. Now I've basically talked to half the tour touchy. Oh yeah, I'm sleepy. I didn't get much sleep last night. I probably got like... I know I said I signed off on the Discord, but then as I was turning my PC off, I was like, let me check my rigging file was up and I needed to close it out. What a dangerous game. What a dangerous game to say, oh, I'm just gonna mess with one more thing before I close the file. So I stayed up for like another like maybe hour and a half. After I was like, I'm so sleepy, I have to go to bed. So I ended up being awake until like, I don't know, I feel like it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. And then I woke up at like 8? I don't know. 30? 8:30? I don't know. Which was... I don't know. But I feel pretty well rested, so it's not too bad. I could be present at the time. Yeah, it kind of sucks because I feel like that's the time when I'm usually, you know, if I've taken care of everything in the day, I might be active around that time. But let's see, 2 GMT. Yeah, but that's always gonna be like 2 a.m. for you, like 2 or 3 or 4 a.m. for you. So it's like, it's very unfortunate. What is the date today? Also, tomorrow is the 1st. Oh, it's so much fun making schedules when the days of the month go from like 1 to 7. 06.01. 06.06. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, it's gonna be 6, 7 soon. That's right, I gotta pay rent tomorrow. It's true. Where are we? My condolences. Yeah, maybe I should have scheduled the donathon a bit further from people's rent, so you guys aren't thinking about it. That'll be the 10th. You'll be on the cusp of getting another paycheck, maybe if you get paid bi-weekly. I am being disadvantaged. It's not being present when it was decided. Yeah, maybe one day I'll wake up in the middle of the day, super energized, and be like, I'm gonna play video games right now in the middle of the day, guys. Okay, I have to lock in. I get paid weekly, so it's all good. Ugh, that is fun. I gotta lock in and decide. I have 2 options here, which I'm deliberating over. Either stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday with no Sunday, but then the issue is that if I did that, then there'd be no Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's almost like... That's like 5 days with no stream, so I shouldn't do that. But then I'm like, is 2 days off enough for like a vocal rest? I don't know. That's what a credit card is for. Community games on other servers. Oh, really? You're gonna get sleepy for work. No. That's what a credit card is for. We're gonna have to figure out some events for the donathon that like they're not high octane, because I am low-chewingly worried about my voice. So I don't want anything where I'm gonna be like feeling the need to talk vigorously or like scream or anything. Maybe we'll put in art in the middle, so like something like an art for an hour. What are games I don't talk a lot? Not Final Fantasy, because I always end up voice acting. See, this stuff is not easy. You think it's easy, and then you have to think. Okay, maybe we'll do no Monday stream tomorrow, so it'd be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Question mark. I wanted to write that. Oh, that's cute though. Details. Turn off that. Honestly, okay, I shouldn't say this. This is gonna be like the biggest jinx of my life. Maybe you should never say stuff like this. I have been making splendiferous progress on the 3.0 rig. Like, genuinely very splendiferous progress. So I'm happy with that. But the problem with me, one of the very big flaws in my personality is sometimes I feel like I was a robot built to optimize doing the least amount of work in the time span that I'm given. Like, if I needed to, I I could rig this whole model in a week, I think. If I worked like sun up to sundown, didn't sleep, I could do that. And if there's a deadline or something that I need to hit, I can. But as soon as I hear like, oh, the deadline has been moved, somehow my brain will elongate the task to the exact amount of time necessary. Like if I'm told like, oh, this deadline is a month away, and it would be way less stressful if I just took 2 days and like finished it. But no, my brain will somehow do the exact calculation where I'm doing like 13.4 minutes of work a day so that it completely takes up the month, you know, until the deadline. And it pisses me off. I really don't know how to like circumvent that. Dear Mother of God, I'm exactly the same. It's so bad. It annoys me so much because I wish I could just take care of stuff and then like really just relax. But no, I have to draw everything out until the exact amount of time. Yesterday I had to make a birthday poem. I had to force myself to get out of my slump to make it. Yeah, that kind of stuff's hard when you like want to do something, but especially creative stuff like that. And annual command training for a caregiving job, and I did it 1 day before it was due. Oh, Chio Papa used to have to do stuff like that, except he was bad and he would always submit it late. And then so I would have to every year, he would handwrite it and then I would have to type it up on the computer, the like apology letter to like the state. We would have to type up an apology letter and go bring it in person. And then they'd be like, okay, just don't do it again next year. And then we would do it every year. We would do it every year. And they're like, okay, just don't do it again next year. And so, yeah. Which seems not very strict if we could do that every year. But I don't know. I digress, I guess. That seems silly. What to put on the schedule for this week? I don't know. I've been in such a Final Fantasy mood, but I'm also kind of a numbers Andy lately. I don't know. Been a bit too much of a number. Oh my god, I'm making a mistake. I'm scratching a bug bite on my leg. Okay, no, I'm stopping. I'm gonna scratch around the bug bite. What's up, Foster? Have a good night. Good luck at work in 6 hours. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I will just relegate. I use the word right. I'll just relegate Final Fantasy to like, you know, my nights. Relegate definition. No, I did use it wrong. No, I think I kind of did use it correctly. To assign to an appropriate place or situation on the basis of classification or appraisal. To assign to a place of insignificance or oblivion. Yeah, so like I'm relegating it to like a less important part. Where like the important part would be streaming. But I'm moving it to just my free time. Used it correctly. Yay! Uh-oh, I think it's boss time. You're doing the MSQ? Press into the bug bite with your nails to a cross shape. Yes, I tried that when it first got, but it just makes it worse, I think. Or do the X trick. It makes it worse when I do the X trick. It makes it 1000% more itchy. I do, yeah, the Band-Aids does work for me though. I feel like that works because then I can't scratch it and it stops like, because what gets me is it won't be itchy and then like a sock will like rub against it. And then I'm like, gosh darn it. I like using heat. What? Are you demented? That's crazy to me because my bug bites are the itchiest like when I get in the shower and the hot water heats them up. Oh my god, it feels like there's like ants in my skin. What? Doesn't heat make the blood flow there, therefore it gets itchier because it's like making it move around? No, that sounds anti-smart. What? Wouldn't ice be better? Or are you trying to just make it as itchy as possible and get the blood flow there and then get it out of the way? I don't know, it works. Because maybe it would get itchier, but then it would also leave faster. Ooh, copacetic. Good word. Burn the toxins out. Ice and report back. They're so itchy. Ugh, I want ice cream right now. I've had ice cream too much lately. What kind of ice cream do you guys get at an ice cream parlor? And I say at an ice cream parlor because I feel like the ice cream you get at the store to buy is sometimes different than the flavors you might get at an ice cream parlor. Does it vary for you? At ice cream parlors, I like to get coffee ice cream, but often they're always trying to do some bullshit. They're always trying to make stuff up. And so it's usually not exactly coffee. It's like, this is something crazy. Vanilla salted caramel. Yeah, like salted caramel would be good. I like flavors with brownie mixed in. Maybe cake batter flavor with brownie. I would like that too. Mint chocolate chip. That is good. I do like, I can only do this when it's not busy though. Is this a thing everywhere in the world where you could ask for like some taste testers? I think mentally asking for up to 3 is fine. Any more than asking for 3 tasters, I think they're gonna kill you. But lately, the last 2 times I've went, it's been like packed, and then I don't feel comfortable asking for the taste tester because they're so busy. But I just like tasting stuff that I would never really order. Mecca, is this a joke? I know you're joking, but also you're not joking. This is you soft launching your kids. The reason my max list of place is dead and active. I can really eat a sorbet right now. Ooh, that does sound good. Ooh, like a raspberry sorbet. I feel like maybe this is one of those jokes that it stops being a joke. You guys say it's a joke, but it's not. Dude, I liked playing Mahjong Soul. I've never felt so stupid in my life. Okay, I definitely have felt that stupid in my life. I think I will like the game more. Okay, if you had kids, that means you have a baby mama because, like, we know your situation. Which would either mean you had a child out of wedlock, or you're divorced, or you're estranged. Which honestly I wouldn't be mad about because I really want a divorcee. Sure, and you're probably saying why? What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like we have a global audience, like people from all over the world, but the type of people who watch the stream are all kind of the same, you know? Like they're gamers, they're online, they like video games. Where is the deadbeat, you know, parent who likes gambling and baseball? Like, when are we gonna get that? Mecca got everything pregnant. Oh my god. Like that one VTuber they met. Bang! You're gonna just constituting bullying. I'll get right on that for you. It's Tootsie. But then, do you think a VTuber has ever been brought up in divorce proceedings? No, in an annulment. Because, like, it's a religious thing, right? To get your, like, if your spouse did something bad, you can get your marriage annulled, which is, I think if I understand, like, in the eyes of God, it's okay. Because normally the church is, like, not okay with divorce. But I think the way it works is you can get an annulment, and the church is like, actually, we're okay with divorce in, like, really, like, severe cases. Do you think a VTuber has ever been brought up? You ain't even gotta say they did something bad. Really? I thought they were strict about it. Even if it was employing someone might come. No, I meant as an annulment, because normally annulments are like, he cheated on me. Like, he was not faithful. I thought that they were, like, it couldn't just be anything. I thought it had to be something that, like, you know, God was like, oh, you know, I get it. You can divorce him. So do you think it ever was like, they were lasciviously watching a VTuber? And then the priest is like, what is that? Then you had to explain the VTubing to the priest. And then they're like, yes, my child, you may get it annulled because your husband was watching Project Melody for 17 hours a day. And a different VTuber, oh my god. That's enough to get it annulled. Watching a different VTuber. Yeah, if you were married to a VTuber and they watched another VTuber I think in the eyes of the church, you could get that annulled. Yeah, that's enough. That constitutes high treason. Yeah, it's written there. Trust me. I'm sure it is, probably. Okay, maybe Wednesday we'll do a Zatsu. Friday we have the Minecraft event. You never wielded an iPad on an iPad for questioning! Oh my god. Oh, to be the VTuber that's gotten wheeled in for the annulment? Pastor, my husband committed Oshihen. I can't do this anymore. And then can you imagine the pastor's like secretly like, he's really into VTubers, like, I understand my child. Like no questions asked, just like, oh my god, like say no more. Say no more at all. Like, I understand completely. We'll have a Zatsudan stream, the Minecraft event stream. What the hell else are we gonna do? Mahjong Soul, we did that. I felt so stupid playing Mahjong Soul. I think if I would just learn some Yaku, it would be fine. But I didn't have any Yaku, those are like the winning hands, memorized. And so I felt like such a chump, dude. I felt like such a chump, but it was still fun. It was still fun. What else? Pastor too. Yeah, this is like confessional. I don't know, they must train those priests really well, because you know how they have confessionals and they do like the forgive me father for I have sinned, it's been however long since I last confessed. Like, do you think, like, it must be really hard if someone's like confessing something like really ridiculous, like, and you can tell they were in the wrong, just to not go like, damn. Like, I think if someone, you know, like, I just like, damn, that's, damn, you fucked up, yeah. Oh yeah, this is the Meow Museum, yeah. How about if it's in a nun outfit? How many people you think join nunneries because they're lesbians? I just got an email congratulating me on 9 years of being ordained. Oh my god, for some reason I thought you being ordained was like a recent thing. I guess not. Did I ever tell you guys? It was not serious. It was not serious. But like, everybody knows that I'm like not religious at all, but there was one like 1 month period where I was like, I'm gonna become a nun. Yep, yeah, I'm joining a nunnery. And it was because I told George this, I'm so easily influenced, and I watched a TV show about nuns, and all I thought was like, in the TV show, they just like went to service and they cleaned and they made food and they like, you know, did like social work. And I was like, that seems pretty good. They don't have to, I mean, they probably still work a lot, but that's not like a typical 9 to 5. And like, I was looking up some nunneries and they're like really pretty. And I was like, this is pretty good. Went down with societal acceptance, probably, because they're probably not just, it used to be like, oh, I'll join a nunnery so nobody questions I'm not taking a husband. They were atheists. Who went to uni to be priests? They were atheists. What? Like, were they getting like theology degrees? Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's it. All right, just chatting. I've been working on, see, I told Tour Touches how long it takes me to make these damn schedules. It's been like an hour. Just chatting, the Minecraft event. What should we do on Sunday? I'm crowdsourcing because, oh, the Tour Touches, see, look at how responsive the chat is. I switched it to ultra low latency. See, I didn't forget this time. See. Maybe we'll do art. We haven't done an art stream in a long time. I want to do an art stream because I have an artwork that wait, maybe I shouldn't do an art stream. It's only like 5 seconds now. I think it's less than that. Here, wait. I'm gonna say a number, and as soon as I say the number, I want you to type it, okay? As soon as you hear me say it so we can check the latency, okay? 400. That wasn't so bad. That was probably like 3 seconds. 9. I knew someone was gonna get 6, 7. I knew people were gonna guess, so I had to choose like a bigger number. I feel like they did because the families and seeing it a bit of an easy life. Interesting. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that or be like a therapist because I don't think I have a really bad like poker face. Like when people are telling me stuff, like I react really strongly visually, which is funny because I'll be like, wow, I did really well there. Like I didn't show any reaction. And my friends are like, Chio, what the hell are you talking about? Like, no, because one time we all went to a sake tasting and it was bad. Like, I just don't like alcohol like that. And it was so much alcohol. So like, but I thought like, wow, I really demurely sipped this and nobody could see my reaction. One of my friends took a photo and it was the most cartoony, I'm about to vomit face I've ever seen. Like my eyes were so wide and like, my brow was so furrowed. Oh my god, it was so bad. So the rest of the sake tasting, I literally think they went through like so much, and you could ask them for less. When they came around, you could be like, only like half the cup. But eventually I just started passing it to my friend, and so my friend was getting like 1.5 servings for every time they came around to do it. But I got commemorative like sake cups, so that was cool. But hi, come on, Nathan. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Turtle, I don't know what to put on the schedule. Monday and Tuesday are gonna be off. Wednesday's gonna be just chatting. Thursday's gonna be off. Friday's gonna be the Minecraft event stream. Saturday's gonna be off. Do we do art? I haven't done art in so long. I guess we could do art. Wonder if I'll be sick of doing art by then. Art. Probably chatting before too. Yeah, we'll do some art. We'll do some art. Okay, I think I have this. Completed then. You did a promotion. I don't do for others, but if you want to exalt the greatness of Pistachio Shawakuma to those friends and family of yours, of course. Everybody's free to extol my greatness. Okay, Tortochi, should I post this right now? Maybe I'll wait until later tonight. PNG. Stream schedule 2026. Did you know it is the 22nd week of the year? I love that because 2 is my favorite number. And then it'll be June 1st through June 7th. Okay. Perfect. Let me make sure this looks correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me check my calendar to make sure I'm not putting it on top of anything that I shouldn't be putting on top of. Okay, that looks good. Okay, nice. We actually got one thing done on on the work along. Okay, wait, there was something else I wanted to do. Did you just remember? Oh, like an hour ago, I said something like, oh, I should do this. It was, oh, this is gonna kill me. I should have written down what I wanted to do. Oh yes, I remember now. I'm gonna work on planning the donathon schedule. Planning donathon event/schedule. How does that work? Okay. So we're gonna have 3 to 4 days of the donathon. And each will have 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know for a fact we'll have 3 days. The last day... Okay, this boss is pissing me off now. Oh, I forgot you're not playing Final Fantasy. You're playing it, the game, the Mina game or whatever, right? Is that what it's called? That's the one with the little mouse? Cute. Cute. It looks hard, I'll say that. I mean... Oh, the mouse is a girl. It's in the female protagonist tag. Really? I never considered the mouse could be a girl. Maybe I'm a bad person. I mean, their name is literally Mina. Maybe I should have guessed that. Is it like a fighting boss? I presume. Eponymous. I did not know this word. Of a person giving their name to something. Like Mina Oa? I spelled that wrong, yeah. It has the word pony in it, like a horse. Okay. I feel like every day of the donathon, we'll probably start with a Zatsu for hour 1. Like, that just kind of feels like a gimme. On day three of the Zatsu, I feel like I'll need to start doing art, because hopefully maybe we'll do art for 2 hours on that day. And then maybe we'll play blue. I'll do my blue archive dailies. We'll do that. It's kind of fun rotating so many events like that. Here, wait. It's very Legend of Zelda, but it's very Dark Souls as well. Positive, as in it's like I've never played Legend of Zelda, so I don't have a frame of reference for that. But I do know what Dark Souls combat is like. Are you rolling around a lot? When I think of the game, I think of, yeah, rolling around a lot. It's very Legend of Zelda, isn't it? You roll around a lot in Legend of Zelda too. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? How can you... I was about to say something stupid. I was gonna say, how can you roll around in a 2D game? But I think the Mina game is 2D as well. Minecraft. Maybe we should buy the horsey game. I think I want to buy horsey game. We can play that for... We'll play horsey game. What else is on the docket? We should play Mahjong Soul again. Someday. Mahjong. Yeah, get ready to be switching games a lot. I think we'll do like Final Fantasy, Tatsu, Final Fantasy, Mahjong Soul. Basically every game we've been playing in recent time, we will play. Horseback delivery game. No, I did not. I'm really jaded when it comes to horse games. I really don't think there's any good ones. All the new horse games I've seen are very like... I feel like they're not entertaining at all. I don't know, so it's made me very jaded. It's either too similar to what like horse games have been before, or it feels like it's always like in like somebody's first game project. They're like a new indie dev studio, and that comes with a lot of like hiccups and like, and so the game is not quite polished and you can't really blame them. And that's like crazy ambitious to choose like a horse thing for like your first studio, but it's also like, I want like a really polished game. Looks like a Mahjong Soul tournament. Yes, the VTuber you probably saw post is Northern Lion's wife. Is Northern Lion's wife, lovingly Momo. I wish I was better at Mahjong Soul because I wish I could join. There's another, apparently there's another Mahjong game called Lychee City, and that one has even more. If you guys thought they had booby women in Mahjong Soul, Lychee City is a whole nother plane of existence. They are sexing up these Mahjong ladies like never never before seen. Looking at the Mahjong Soul ones offline, I was getting so mad. They really need to hire like a Fujoshi or something, because all of the sexy girls in Mahjong Soul were like really in like crazy positions and outfits, and like, you know, I did it! Yay! Wow, that was quick. We're all in like crazy positions and outfits, and then the sexy guys in Mahjong Soul were just like in the world's most boring bathing suits with the same like 10-pack abs on them all in like a boring pose. Like, if you're gonna give the girls cheerleading outfits and have them in shibari, like, put the guys in cheerleading outfits and have them in shibari. Like, it was pissing me off so bad. Like, make it equivalent. This is not equivalent to me. I play this game in the bad way. I play most games and only upgrade strength. What did I do in my playthrough of Elden Ring? I upgraded defense? Or like whatever, and strength, right? I think that's all I did. I know I only did like 2 stats. That's the vitality and strength. Yes, I think that was it. Yes. You know, we haven't played in a really long time. Bloons Tower Defense. Maybe we should play that sometime. But I feel like that's kind of talking heavy, because you know what I mean? Like, you have to commentate for the monkeys. You have to commentate for the monkeys. It's not easy. They think it's easy commentating for the monkeys. It's not. Okay. Let me... in another one. Let me open up my Steam and see what games I have. This might elucidate something for me. What are Dorothy's having for dinner tonight? I've not gone to the store in a while, so there's like, I've been having a lot of protein bars. They're not protein bars, energy bars, like Cliff Bars. I put Blue Archive on there, but I can usually only play that for like an hour on stream. Oh my god, you know what I haven't played in forever, and now I have a good PC? Maybe we should play Apex. I don't know. I have not played Apex in 1 trillion years. I don't know if I'm up to that, though. And I feel like I would scream playing Apex. And I do not want a game where I'm screaming. I have cold pizza. Ooh, what flavor? Do you like that it's cold? Or are you just really opposed to, are you really opposed to microwaved pizza? Or maybe we'll play Slay the Spire on it for 2 hours on one. Slay the Spire. Wait. I like how I've decided activities for all of the days of the donathon except day 1. I love me some Slay the Spire. Yeah, I put it in for 2 hours because I feel like it takes a long time to do a run in that game. It's kind of crazy. Maybe we should play a new game. I don't know. You know what game I own so many games I've never played. I own the Dot Hack game. I own God Eater 3. I own what is it called? The Code Vein. I got them all in like a Humble Bundle or whatever. But I heard that they're kind of long games. So I don't think I'd want to just start that. Getting Over It? Getting Over It is a yelling game. We cannot have a yell. You know what I've not played in forever? Fields of Mystria. Maybe we'll play Fields of Mystria for like an hour or 2. Or like an hour. That could be fun. I want want to check in on the game because more stuff has been added. So I feel like that could be good. I like all these blast from the past options. Might feel a bit clunky now. Yeah, they're old, huh? I know Code Vein just got a... Or did it? Was that a while ago? I know it has a Code Vein too. Chio was even talking about that in the Discord today. I'm looking at other things we can do. Whenever I look at Stacklands, the game, the only thing that I can think of is the fact that I threw up on stream while playing Stacklands. I do own via Rumi's Game Share Subnautica and Subnautica 2, but I don't think I can play that. I think I'm too scared. I'm much too scared. Here's the code for that I sent you. Let me look. I don't think we can play, this is not related to what you just said. I don't think we can play Moiro Chronicle, because, that's my Etsy game for me, myself, and I. Oh, I'm gonna have to update the emote lab for 3.0. You know, the emote lab emotes that we have on, Discord, like the one that's like Dizzy, the one that says the laughing one, the one that says Truth Nuke. Now we'll have to update that. That should be easy to update though. Oh, Cult of the Lamb, that's a good one. Marbles on stream. Marbles on stream I also feel like I would yell at because I don't know. I get kind of locked in when it comes to that stuff. I'm pissed off just seeing Spore in my library because I bought it on Steam, but to play it on Steam, you have to also have it on the EA store or like link it, and I couldn't do that, so like it was just a waste of money. It was so dumb. When did I get all of these games? I wonder if this is from you, Flap. I don't recognize a lot of these, but they're in my library. A lot of these look scary. Did you give me scary games? Those bundles and stuff will have you make you go like, I don't know what this is. And they also look scary. Yeah, have you guys ever played a Tales of game? Like Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Berseria, Tales of Zillia? I've heard they're a hit or miss if you like them. I've heard, and I also heard the games themselves are hit or miss. I've sent you stuff before, have I? Can you give me a code? There's a lot of games I have codes for. Oh, I didn't redeem them though, huh? Where's the list? My brain isn't what it used to. I bought a bundle or two back in the day on Humble Bundle. And it really has made my... Go for DMs. Yeah, I'm looking. That's what I'm doing right now. Alice was my first game on 3DS. Oh! Wait. Give me a minute. Grandpa's looking. Oh, I see. Yes. Do I own Hollow Knight? I feel like I would suck at Hollow Knight, and I feel like I would yell. You guys don't just redeem all the codes you get when you get a bundle. Play Shovel Knight instead. You know what I do own? Maybe we should play it. Where is it? That reminded me of it. I don't own Shovel Knight. What do I? No, I don't. But I do own... I own Undertale, and I've never ever played Undertale. I have games I've already claimed. Oh, I see. I don't know if I would buy a game already claimed. I guess maybe if it's still a good still a good deal. Undertale feels like a lot of reading though, because it's a visual novel. So that probably wouldn't be good if I'm worried about my voice. Oh, Terra Online. You know, Undertale don't have, it's a JRPG. Is it? But there's a lot of reading, isn't there? I like 12 bucks if our game was normally 20 bucks. Oh, damn. Undertale. Maybe we'll put Undertale in there. Maybe I'll put that tentatively on the schedule, but I don't know. Well, we could play Yu-Gi-Oh! I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! In forever. Anyway, so like, yeah, it's scary. Sorry, you say this about the better humble, but they don't get them as often. Yes, please, Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, we'll do Yu-Gi-Oh! Then. Yeah, now I have stuff all on the schedule. This is... Here, wait, maybe I can show Tour Touchy. Oh wait, it's cut off. Day one, hour 1. Zatsu, Fields of Mysteria, either Undertale, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Then Zatsu, Horsey Game, Slay the Spire 2, Slay the Spire 2. That's 2 days worth. And then... Day 3, and if we get a day 4, these are the by the hour. It'd be Zatsu, Art, Blue Archive, Zatsu, Final Fantasy 14 Online, Mahjong Soul, and then I don't know. I'm gonna play a Sonic game. What's a good one? I would not be opposed to that because Ashton Martin plays games like that. Where's the one? And don't laugh at me. I don't know. Maybe he does this in every game. Don't laugh at me. He looks... I know he always... Oh my god. Wait. It just auto-translated you saying yes, Mecha, to yes, I will. And I was just saying don't laugh at me. How does voice acting still be reading as much? Sonic Adventure DX. Play The Simpsons Hit and Run. Ooh, wait, that does sound good too. DX, Wait, this is the game I was thinking about, I think. It was a childhood game for me. Simpsons Hit and Run. Wait, I think I've seen or played this game before. Do they have this on... Can you emulate it? I want to play Simpsons Hit and Run. How? This is just Boomer Hour? Oh, there's r/Simpsons Hit and Run. That has... Does it have it? Let's see. Download the game here. Read for more. Bro, I'm not downloading a random Mediafire link. This is fucking crazy. I guess it's been pinned on their Reddit for 5 years. I don't know. Apparently they have the Sonic game on... I have $35 in my Steam account. Sonic Adventure DX for $7.99. Director's Cut. Pretty much every Sonic game is on Steam now. Damn. It looks cute. An ancient evil lurking within the Master Emerald has been unleashed from its slumber by the devious Dr. Eggman. Is on the verge of becoming the ultimate monster using the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Only Sonic and his friends are heroic enough to put a stop to Dr. Eggman and his evil minions. Would you believe that? That's crazy. That something like that would happen to him. I can't believe it. Back. You do like 7 different character stories and one of them just finishes the whole game. Big the Cat. Isn't that a rapper? He has his own game? I thought he looks like a side character. Apparently he also weighs 617 pounds. OMG, what? I about rap and boomer games. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly the song. Yes, he wrote that. I knew it. Parappa the Rapper. I know of him. I never played his games though. That game rules. Let me write it down. Here, wait, let me clear my throat. Give me a second. I think it's on Switch. You think it's on Steam? Parappa? No, I don't think so. Ugh. It's not on Steam. No! I hate using the capture card. Why you played Getting Over It before? Was it a donor request? I think the very first time you bought me the game, wasn't it? For 1 hour of any gifted game. But then wouldn't people have to buy me the game? Would that be fair? Would that be fair? Would that be fair to me only play an hour? That's more like, yeah, that's fair. Why? I feel like you have something devious in mind. You have something devious in mind. Things that make you go, Oh, I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. They paid you to play it. Oh, I remember, yeah. You were like, if I donate this much, will you buy this game and play it? And then we decided, like, yes, and I will play this many hours unless I feel physically incapable of completing it. I'm gonna buy Chio Mega Man again. Why? So I can feel guilty about not beating it. I feel so bad. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, why am I over here? Suddenly, I got like weirdly nauseous, but it turned out to be like nothing. I don't know. I think it's from the heat. We haven't been taking consistent be right backs. This is true. It's probably taxing on me. Higher energy levels. My throat kind of hurts. But other than that, I'm good. And I'm very warm. But other than that, it's not too bad. Planning donathon event / schedule. Okay, I think I gotta workshop this a little bit more. That's Maybe Maybe I'll move this around. Oh, I was watching Dexter today. I'm gonna say something crazy. I don't know. The way they portray him, maybe it's just because he's the main character. So like you see everything from his perspective. He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. Like minus like the whole murder thing. Beyond that, it's like, he's pretty normal. Good at his job. Despite the fact that he's like, I'm guy that can't feel any emotions. He's like very cordial to the people around him. He's cordial to the people around him. He has, you know, a fair amount of like moral compass. You're right, that's intentional. To make him seem like, and I do agree, yeah. I'm like, you know, okay, this isn't a spoiler because it happens in like the first episode, but he has like, and I'm only 3 episodes in, he has like a girlfriend and his whole thing is like, I have a girlfriend to keep up the facade that I'm like a normal person, but like, I can't say I love her, but like, you know, she's a nice girl. That's not too bad of a break. Does he have a girlfriend? Yeah! I don't remember that at all. Yeah, he does. I don't know. He like got her like a car from like an impound lot, and he like helps take care of her kids. And I'm like, he seems like a half decent guy. So what? He murders people sometimes. Isn't his moral compass just an excuse to kill? Okay, yeah, that is true. Or like rather the moral compass keeps him from just going on a killing spree. He tries to like only kill like people who he has deemed as like irredeemable. So like murderers, like people like that. Which is kind of ironic because it's like, you're a murderer, aren't you? But yeah, it's kind of a fucked up premise. I mean, and this is in episode 1, so I feel comfortable saying it. The whole thing is like he was adopted or something, and his foster family, the dad was a cop. And so the cop, like literally he came to them like very young, like must have been like 6 years old or something. And the cop like right away was like, yeah, I can tell that you have like urges to kill. So I'll just like low-key groom you into, I feel like the show frames it as like, oh, I'm giving him a healthy outlet so he doesn't go on a killing spree, quote unquote healthy. But I feel like if you like treated him different, I sending their kids to therapy. I feel like if you acted a bit more normally, maybe he wouldn't have ended up needing to kill people. But he's like, oh, you drowned a puppy? Guess I gotta teach you how to kill people without getting caught. Like, what? What? Like, just bring your kid to therapy. Like, what? This is so crazy. Especially at like 6 years old. Like, you coulda... He's like, I can tell you have urges. You ever thought about killing someone? Oh, whoa, bring your kid to therapy day. Dude, actually, Dexter, if his foster dad brought him to therapy, no TV show. No TV show to even be had here. That's the one thing that very takes me out, because I'm like, what are we doing here, man? It always takes me out of it a little bit. I bring my kids to therapy. I feel like you're soft launching that you have kids. You're trying to pretend that you're not, but I think you totally are. You totally are. Good dad Mecca. You don't know that. He could be bringing them to therapy because they're all serial killer children that they inherited from him. He could be a serial killer and his children inherited the serial killer gene. And that's why he has to take him to therapy. How are you able to child rear and also work and also game and also model build? The same way that people have for millennia. His baby mama's doing it. See? Don't joke about having kids because then you're gonna get a bad reputation. You're gonna end up, it's gonna backfire. Zero respect to child labor. Yeah, who do you think is building those model kits? Who do you think? Mecca has a really big backlog of model kits. How do you think he's getting so many built? He's teaching the children how to panel line for 8 hours a day. They spend 8 hours learning how to panel line. That's all they do. An unfortunately huge backlog of model kits. See, that's where that's why you should have kids, because then you, but that wouldn't be fun. Because the fun part is building them. So you'd be kind of annoyed. You'd be like, no, don't touch my model backlog. I feel like I just heard the craziest, weirdest chime noise. That was so strange. Sorry, I'm getting all spacey. I need a new plan for what I need to work along. Do you build kits with your kids? Who are you asking here? He doesn't have kids. You could probably force them to like model kit building. Ground control the major pista. Did I know I'm getting so spacey? Why is this the? Are you guys trying to get me to play Final Fantasy? Twist my leg. No, I have to be at least productive for 2 hours, and then I can screw off to Final Fantasy Land, Eorzea. I can eat and then screw off to Eorzea. Because of me as a kid. But think about this. Sorry, that was just really whiplash. If your dad built model kits with you as a kid, then you would have less kits to build as an adult. He had a basement full of kits, and I always asked to build one, and he never once tried to teach me. Wait, what? Your parents did nerd stuff? My parents were very normie, and well, okay. I cannot call my mother normie, but, she was like into bugs and reptiles and stuff like that, but not like anime or anything. So did mine. Yeah, yours in the comic books, right, Bing? Wasn't your mom as normie as you? Are you calling me a normie? Was she into Star Trek? No. Wait, are you trying to rage bait me right now? Not model kits game about, yeah, in comics. I was like, neither of you were at all. No, I don't know. She watched like normal people TV. Well, she only would watch TV if it had a female lead, except House. Was my mom transvestigating Dr. House? I don't know. But she would only watch shows like Bones, Rizzoli, and Isles. Stuff like that. And then you watch normal people TV. But I also watch other stuff, but she only watched that. She only watched that. And I think that was really her only hobby. It was watching TV, gardening, volunteering at food shelters, sewing. What about Judge Judy? I don't think she ever got into Judge Judy. She liked selling things online. But she was very open to non-normie stuff. I was forced to watch a lot of Trek growing up, so did you not like it? You say forced. It sounds like you now have like a negative opinion of Star Trek because of it. Yeah, I don't think my mom was normie. I don't know. She was too wears black and likes bugs and reptiles to be normie. Yeah, she was above the quota of black clothes owned to be considered normie. Spiritually non-normie regardless of our activities. Yes, it's like a vibe. It's like a vibe thing. It's definitely a vibe thing. There's nothing for other reasons. Damn. Maybe I've evened it out. So now it's 10%, 5% less negative correlation. because I was really into it for a little bit. That's probably your only charm point. Did you learn any bad movies that you like because of her? You will have to do a lot more work than that. Oh, I see. It's so funny. Captain Kirk, his actor, was in an ad. And Rumi was like, Chio, look. And he's gotten so old and a little bit portly. I was like, who? I don't know who that is. I was like, am I supposed to know who that is? And Rumi was like, stop kidding around. And I was like, I don't watch a lot of TV, sorry. And they're like, Chio, can you please like look with your eyes? And I was like, is that Captain Kirk? I'm a little bit soured. I'm trying not to let it ruin the TV show for me. But Captain Kirk's actor really is a dickhead in real life, it seems. And so, do you think you could have gotten her into BL? I don't think she would have read it, but I totally could have Fujoshi'd out with her. Oh, is he? I don't know if he's like a bad person, but like for example, he charges like double or triple for like pictures or photographs at conventions, whereas like even like people from the next generation who I would say are like kind of more popular now, some of the cast, they don't charge that much, and you can kind of think that they do it for the love of the game, but he kind of has this energy of like, I don't actually like being around these nerds, I'm just milking them for money, which kind of makes it like not fun. But I don't think he's like, I don't know if he's evil, but his like, he gives off a like, I'm milking this for money vibe, which is kind of, I really wanted to go to like a Star Trek convention and like get some of their signatures. But having his name in the large font to start the show, oh, I didn't hear that. I kind of wouldn't doubt it based on what I've seen. It just seems like he kind of has like a little bit big ego. But to be fair, I guess that's kind of on brand if he was Captain Kirk. Maybe that's just in character. Maybe that's in character then. But yeah, I wanted to meet some people. I think he's chilled out as he became older though. Oh, that's good. I really want to meet Jonathan Frakes at like a Star Trek convention and just be like, I really loved you in Beyond Belief Factor Fiction. I came all the way here. Can you please sign my Beyond Belief Factor Fiction memorabilia? And just like not mention Star Trek at all and see what he does. I would think that would be so funny because I really unironically do love him in Beyond Belief Factor Fiction. The Beyond Belief Factor Fiction with Jonathan Frakes. That's the only way I can ever remember his name. Because he was such a good... What are some of the things he says at the beginning of those episodes? Like, have you ever ridden a bike? Have you ever... have you walked alone at night? Have you ever, you know... Have you ever seen something in the dark and you weren't sure if it was real? Like, do you believe in the power of a curse? Yes! I remember when I got to that episode, I was so happy. Came back from space with Bezos. No, I didn't. Wait, did he actually go to space? What? Really? He's like, damn, I was supposedly out here for years in this show. What? There aren't duplicated. Wait, I'm looking up a way to clean up live 2D files to make them smaller. Oh. Wow, people are really working with... Even my new model is like huge. My new model is huge, but like these people literally have like 900 layer models. I've always believed this from rigging my past model, and I do believe it now. And it always irks me when I see people on Twitter will be like, make sure to separate everything for your live 2D rigger, and then they'll show a photo of like their separation, and it's so bad. I genuinely think over separating models, it's not as bad as under separating them, but like it approaches it. I don't know. Because it's just so unnecessarily heavy. A lot of it's just like useless. And it just takes up more space. He probably improved with age. Yeah, I will have to look that up because I was kind of annoyed looking up stuff about him. Just because, I don't know, I wanted to, but like, yeah, like I don't remember exactly what the prices were, but it was literally like $120 for an autograph. And then like another 100 for like a 1 minute like meet and greet with a photo, or like 120. And I'm like, are you joking with me? And then all the other cast does like half that. I hate when you go to any news place and it's like, do you want to support us? Please turn off your ad blocker. Please turn off your ad blocker. Please turn off your ad blocker. Like, stop. Oh! William Shatner became the oldest living person to travel into space. He was 90 in 2021 when it happened. So he must be, wow, I didn't know he was that old. He looks really good for 90. Wait, really? I thought he was like 75, 80. Really? Well, now he's 95. Okay, now I take back what I said, because if you're 95 and still doing conventions, yeah, you deserve a lot of money. For like the physical and emotional toll that must take. I thought it was an ego thing, but now I'm kind of thinking like, I mean, that's like old to be doing that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Here, let's look up Star Trek conventions. Let's look up the entire continental United States. Where are they going? Depends on what he's using the money for. What do you mean? Like his rent? I doubt he's donating it. He's probably just being an old person and gambling or something. Upcoming USA sci-fi conventions. I want to sort by guest. This is the worst website I've ever seen. Upcoming William Shatner convention appearances. Or is he not doing conventions anymore? He is still doing them, brother. Stop. You're 95 years old. Oh my God. He's going to be in San Antonio in June, New Orleans in July, Raleigh, North Carolina in July, Las Vegas in August, Chicago in August, St. Louis in October, Ohio in December. That's so much. That's so much traveling. And each day it's like a 3-day event. That's crazy. How much is he? Okay, what's his next one? His very next one is SpaceCon San Antonio. What are they charging here? Let's just see for, you know, let's get a little bit of scope here. Okay. It is $120 for an autograph, gulp, or $155 to take a photo with him. Oh, so the autograph is $120, and that's on, they give you like an 8x10 photo of him. But if you wanted to autograph something of your choice, then that's $150. Oh, maybe it's also to prevent scalpers from like getting an autograph and then selling it. Okay, now let's compare it to another Star Trek person. Who else is here? I want to see if anyone from the next generation is there, because I feel like they are equally popular. Actually, I don't see any of the next generation people. I see some people from Voyager. I see the doctor from Voyager, and yeah, his autograph is 60, but TBQH, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that popular. Gillian Anderson's gonna be there. Her autograph is $100. What? That's cool. They chose a way younger photo of him. Patrick Stewart costs double. Wait, really? Yeah, let's look up Patrick Stewart convention appearances. Let's see if he's doing any. He doesn't do con. 1 year ago, they said he doesn't do cons anymore or many signing. Oh. I guess he's not doing it anymore. The last one he did was New York Comic Con in 2022. I feel like he's gotta be old too, though. Patrick Stewart age. He's 85. I feel like after your like retirement age, like 65, like you don't have to, like, it's okay. Like you don't have to do that anymore. I don't know. Like, of course I would like his signature and like to meet him. Oh, I couldn't do it. I could not. That sounds so like tiring. Ooh, they have anime guests at this. I wonder, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say this as someone who's into sci-fi and fantasy, and as someone who is into anime, and as someone who's like into VTubers. I don't think sci-fi cons should have anime. And I think anime cons, it's okay if VTubers are there. But now if you go to anime artist alleys, literally like a huge percentage of the booth is VTubers. It kind of reminds me of the Genshin epidemic of like 2022 or whenever it was, where you would go to booths at anime conventions and literally like 70% of the booths and their content would be Genshin. And it's like, okay, I thought this was a anime convention. Why is it mostly a video game? And it's a gacha video game. And it's kind of like that now. And I can say this even as someone who loves VTubers. It's a pretty, like, I would say 40% at least of the merchandise is VTubers, which is pretty high. I feel bad for, like, I'm happy about it. I'm happy. I'm plumb happy as a duck in a bunch of water. Is that a saying? I don't know. I just made that up. But I feel bad. Like, I'm with my friends and they're like, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who any of these people are. And I'm like, yeah, I feel kind of bad for you. Recently, though, I don't know why. Have any of you ever watched the anime Kami-sama Kiss? Recently, it's been having like a resurgence. Like, I've been seeing so many cosplayers and so many artworks for it. I saw it way back in the day, but I don't remember it. I don't remember even a lick of it. Not even one iota of it. That's the community culture. Yeah, that's true. I would love to go to a VTuber convention someday, but I've talked about this before. I don't usually go to VTuber-centric conventions like off-Kai stuff just because it's so expensive to go to a convention that if you don't have IRLs to split the cost more, it's really just undoable. I don't know. And because I'm a freaking, freaking loser who's not good at taking human realm transport by myself, I also need somebody to go for that. I don't know, I also just think I wouldn't be comfortable going to a convention on my own. Because, like, what if I got scared? What if I got scared? I wish we were more nuanced. What do you mean? I think I'll get scared going to a convention on my own. I don't know. That sounds scary. I used to go to cons alone. I didn't really do anything. To be fair, at conventions, I usually just go to Artist Alley. Once Artist Alley ends, I just drink. I I just drink. So also I wouldn't want to do that alone. Going to artist alley is fine, but I honestly at a convention, I usually have like minimum 1 panic attack per day. So it's not fun if you don't have friends to like whisk you away when something like that happens. So I wouldn't like that. I used to randomly get into cons for free. Is this related to your job? Stares at you. This is weird. This is weird. Okay. You were all... I played Final Fantasy with you all, so now I can, like, imagine your guys' voices in your comments. And it's like, Akira! It's weirding me out. Usually, I read comments in my voice, but now I'm, like, kind of, like, quasi-reading it in Suratouch's voices. Ah, it's weird. It's weird. I've not been doing work for the last 20 minutes. Why? We literally all sound like you'd expect. Sort of. You all sound like I expect, but also like a 10% deviation from how I would expect. I will get better at it, but sometimes one of you will be like, Chio, come here. And I look over and the Discord like voice thing is done lighting up. So I don't know like which of you said it, and I'm like, yeah. But I think by the end of the 2 hours, I knew your guys' voices. I could separate them fairly well. You can just ask. No, I can't. No, I can't. You don't understand. My pride won't allow it, but also your pride won't allow it. You're probably saying I don't have pride like that. No. This is my roundabout way of saying I would be embarrassed. This is my roundabout way of saying I would be too embarrassed. Yes. I won't. You each have a little bit of like... The only way that I can tell is you guys each have like a... I don't know what to call it. Like an inflection or like a quirk. The way that you all talk, so that's the only way I can tell. But it sounds like it's all at the same, like, deepness. Like, you all have the, like, similar deepness of voice, but the way you talk is different. Also, Ark, your mic is really quiet, so I could always tell it was you because your mic was quieter. Originally said, not me. Wait, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! That's so embarrassing. I'm gonna throw myself off a cliff. No, I swear that was you. No, it was you. No, it was. I'm being gaslit. No, 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 no. I don't remember that happening. Good job. See? Good reaction. I think I had to ask you to repeat yourself a couple times. Yeah, I had your voice at like 200% Art. But you were still quiet. But also I thought it was because my headphones have been breaking for like 3 years. My headphones have been breaking for like 3 years, so I always presume it's like a me problem. That's funny. It's totally okay, so I've been confused. I shall boost it. Yeah, because if you boost it, people can like adjust it up and down. But I have a bad memory for your sake. Yes, thank you. Because there were times where you came through clear as day. Oh, I didn't think about that. Was my mic like super busted bad? I have to mess around with the... I have the crisp on. And I don't know if that's... I know people say that it sounds bad. The crisp. Crisp with a K. I don't like... it was cutting out sometimes. Oh, it was cutting out sometimes because partway through, the neighbors were being loud, so I was playing around with using push to talk. And then halfway through talking, I would get sick of holding the button. And I would let it go. And then I would talk more and be like, oh. I would be like, why am I doing this? I hate holding this stupid button. And then I would let go. And then I remember one time, because I thought Mecca cut me off, and I was like, huh, I guess nobody wants to hear me, huh? I guess nobody wants to hear what I have to say. And then I realized I just hadn't pushed to talk, and I was like, oh. That makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. So maybe I won't do push to talk anymore. I should do like push to toggle. I think that's way better. I think like push to toggle will be better. But I don't like toggling it, because when you toggle it, for everybody else it goes like bloop, bloop, and it's like too much. It's too much like attention. Like, why is there so much attention drawn to that I'm muting or unmuting my mic? I don't like that. So I wish they had something akin to that didn't go like bloop, bloop. Because it's like, that's none of your business. It's none of your business. I don't think we hear that. Wait, really? I thought there was a noise. What? Oh, wait. Are you sure? Can other people hear when I unmute and mute my mic Discord noise? There was an answer and someone deleted the answer. We can demo it for you next time, yeah. Weird things to be insecure about, but I'm insecure about that. I don't like that people can hear me muting and unmuting, because it's like, why are you doing that? Why you think you're so important muting and unmuting your mic over there, huh? So what makes me insecure? I don't know. What does that even mean? That's fine and normal. No, it's not. It's the most abnormal thing. Can you imagine muting and unmuting your mic in a Discord call? My headset's so it's a secret. Yeah, my mic has that too, but it's like at an awkward. We literally do not care. Thinking. I love that we made a free company in the video game. Yeah, if any tour that you want to play, we play Final Fantasy XIV Online, and I created a free company where Chor Tati can join. And it's called Threads of Fate. And our tag is Pista, like my name Pistachio. So if you join, you can have my name everywhere. But it looks stupid because my name in the game then is Pistachio. Here, I'll type it. Pista. It looks like Bond, James Bond. My name is Pistachio Showakuma. Pista. Sio. I used to play a game with a guy whose headset picks up on mic on me every time, and it would just be a lady voice going, mic on. That reminds me of League of Legends, where Sona used to say, only you can hear me, summoner. Oh, I think that's a favorite thing in WoWa. I swear I had this written down in my lore before WoWa existed. Please, you have to believe me. What about Tag of Seal? Did I guys ever tell you guys that it keeps me up at night? The fact that I raided into someone and they're like, why is your nickname Chio if your name is Pistachio? Why is your nickname not Chio? Why is it not pronounced Chio? But usually my one saving grace is that in Japanese it's Pisutachio. So it's Chio. I'm a VTuber. Of course, we're getting a little Japanese with it. Pisutachio. So then that's my only saving grace. Shui Chio. Because it comes from the red strings of fate, right? I've been putting a lot of rocks and thinking in the FC chats, but if you think it's getting cluttered, we can move things around. If I think it's getting cluttered, I'll just take them. If I think it's getting cluttered, they'll just become my personal property. That That is the rule with the... They say it in the rules on the FC chest thing. They say don't put anything that you actually want to keep in it because anyone can take it. So don't be mad if I take everything you guys put in the FC chest, okay? It's all mine. Okay, I felt like such a bad petulant child because I totally... We were playing Final Fantasy and Ark is a newer player than me. And... and Flap put 100,000 money, it's called Gil, in the community chest. And I was literally typing in withdraw 100,000 and then Ark was like, this is so great, I can finally buy stuff. And then I had to like backspace, 50,000 I'll take. I just saw that 100,000 got put in and I'm like, nice, all for me. I was like, wow, I really am so sensitive. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then Mecca, you put those 2 songs in there, and I took them both. It's so bad. And then Ark is like, oh, I've never seen those. Oh, I don't see them in the chest. I'm like, yeah. I wonder where they went. Cause I took them, but I was like a kid in a candy store, okay? You guys were putting a bunch of like expensive stuff in front of me. And the FC chest says, when you set it up, it says that anyone can take the stuff. And so, is it so wrong that I, the leader, I have to quality control this stuff, okay? I have to take this stuff. I have to take the stuff that you put into the FC chest just to like taste the product, you know? Simple bag I already had eaten before. Ah, darn it. We must get that one for free or something. Oh, you know what I can put in the FC chest? I think when somehow, I got the fist bump emote from Ark referring me, but it turns out I already have it, and I think it's because I think when I signed up, I did somebody's referral code. And so you know what I mean? I think I got it from there, but you can't put it on the market. It says non-transferable. Does that mean I could even put it in the FC? I made you in the FC test. Yes, I was planning on that. Because you got me the silver needle or whatever, the nice one. That looks like it'll be good. Sortless, I haven't been working. Well, I got some work done. I got stuff. To be fair, I'm happy that today on our work along, I got done the schedule for the donathon because that's been kind of looming over my head. And then also I got done the schedule because, oh, you know what I should do? I should keep working. I should queue up the schedule post. Yeah, because that kind of piddly stuff, it like looms over my head. Quote. I'll post it right now. Schedule week 6.01 through 6. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna, after stream, I'll eat. And then maybe I'll watch Game of Thrones with Rumi. And then maybe I'll get on Final Fantasy. I don't know. Don't hold your breath, but possibilities. Another 4-day week. Okay, it'll be a 3-day week. Play tonight because you can't tomorrow. Why can't I play tomorrow? Wait, that's so ominous. Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know, that's scary. What do you know that I don't? Am I busy tomorrow? Tomorrow night all servers are down for a big update. Wait, what? I literally thought like you knew my schedule better than me and like I had something going on. And I was like, what? How do you know this? Wait, what? For a whole day? The server gonna be down for a whole day? It's not ever cold or anything. Big event, big update. FFXIV. Update. From like 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Oh, okay. So I could play in Demorting. Following issues have been addressed. Game time. Patch notes. 7.5 special site updates with custom delivery rewards, cosmic lamps, and crafter relics. Is 7.5 the update that's coming? Oh, I know 7.5 was coming because in the game, I saw something and it was like, you can redeem these rewards until 7.5. And I was like, I don't know when that is. 7.5. What's in the update? Bing, have you ever played Final Fantasy Online? I laughed so hard because I saw a tweet on Twitter and there's like, there's always that one gay friend trying to make you play Final Fantasy 14 online. And I was like, oh, is that me? Is that me? But you should try it. You can play with all of us. You don't even have to join boys. You can just play it. Chilling. What is coming out in the update? What is up? What is up? New MSQ that's in 7.x. No, I want to know 7.5. This is the worst written update page I've ever seen in my life. This is so... What the hell? The way they write this is so strange. Oh! I'm gonna link this and you guys can see what I mean, but I think I understand it now. It's basically, they use this system where it says like 2.x, 5.x, 6.x, 7.x, but I understand it now. That denotes what expansion you need to have bought to play the update. So there's MSQ stuff. Treasure hunt. I just want, is there like an event? I just want like, is there any fun event? Graphical update. Ooh. Ooh, this is the type of stuff I like to hear. This is stuff I like to hear. Model texture resolution and quality of faces have been improved of certain NPCs. Texture resolution and quality of gear has been improved. Graphical details for the following gear has been improved. What? New achievements and titles have been added. Wait, this is cute. They added a whole bunch. Oh, this is good for you, Mecca. They added an insane amount of tank achievement titles. Like, absolutely insane. I can't even post it all. I can't even post like a fourth of them. I don't know if there's any titles for them, but they're achievements. Certain duties and trials will now count towards the completion of achievements. New items. Ooh, this says equipment level 100. This sounds good. Lover's sword. Ooh, I want to look this up. Well, maybe we don't know what they look like yet because they haven't been added to the game. They added pink weapons. There's one called Lover's sword, Lover's labrys, Lover's greatsword. So there's like a Lover's something for everything. Oh, how do you get this? Is like level 100. This must be crazy to get. Augmented Courtly Lovers series. Yes, they do have. Ooh, I don't know how you get these, but they're very cute. They're all like pink. Everybody's telling me I should switch my job in Final Fantasy because I haven't been having fun with Summoner. but I have the heart of a summoner. I love my carbuncle, and I love playing, like, I love the aesthetics of summoner the most out of all of the jobs, and I love the, like, thematics of it, but it really is boring. So, but I've heard it's had a rework, like, every update, so I guess all I can hope is that it gets another rework and it becomes, like, better. Because right now it's just so boring. But people told me to try Red Mage, but Red Mage has a sword and I don't want to do... Is Red Mage melee? I don't want to do melee. Red Mage is a magical DPS with powerful melee combos. I don't really want to... I want to use a staff. Like, what is their item? Their item... Is their item a sword or a staff? Sounds rad as fuck. Yeah, but that's not my vibe. What is Red Mage's weapon? Like, you know how the summoner gets the codex? So it's both a staff and... What about Black Mage? Black Mage is, like, really hard. Like, I've heard it's, like, one of the hardest, most finicky, like, high skill ceiling jobs. So that sounds scary. Oh, another thing about Summoner is I heard it's really good. I heard Summoner is, like, has one of the best DPS outputs for raids. And the whole reason I started playing Final Fantasy is that I want to do endgame raids. So I'm like, maybe I should try a healer class, because in most every other game I play a healer. I mean, yeah, black. But I feel like Goth doing Black Mage, it's like, it's derivative. You know what I mean? Doesn't that feel derivative? Like, oh, you're Goth and you're playing Black Mage. That's nice, sweetie. But I can't be a white mage because Flap's a white mage. So... No, Reaper is the super edgy one. I just picked up a DPS class. What class? Oh yeah, I was gonna post the schedule, lol. Find a party and try to queue up for a duty. That's what I was wondering, because like, you can only, for a duty it's 2 DPS and a healer and a tank, right? So yeah, what does happen? Machinist, how have you been liking it? I do want to do a healer. There's 2 caster healers, right? I was thinking of trying Dancer. I'm not stealing your identity. What are the healer supports? Because I know there's barrier supports. I don't want a barrier support. Support roles FFXIV. But that does sound cool. Yeah. There's... Because Scholar, the little fairy girl, scares me. Astrologian? I feel like that's not my vibe. Sage is kind of cool, maybe. What's the difference of Sage and White Mage? Sage versus White Mage FFXIV. White Mage is a pure healer, Sage is a shield healer. Oh, okay, I only like pure healers. Okay, here, wait, let me post on Twitter the schedule. Hold on. Minecraft event. I feel like there's something wrong with the schedule and I can't put my finger on it. So, okay. Pictomancer's so cute. I have an event Pictomancer brush from when I bought one of the expansions, and so I want to use it. We saw it yesterday. Do you remember that yellow woman who was a pictomancer, I have her brush. She was like, she had like a yellow idol outfit on. She had like a yellow idol outfit on, and there was like stuff floating all around. Okay, let me post to Discord the schedule as well. This is cool. I didn't know they had a Wikipedia entry. Had entries for each year. That is cool. Okay. Let me post the schedule. It's kind of annoying. Some platforms, if you do shift enter, it doesn't actually send the message. But then there's other platforms that if you do shift enter, that's sending the message, and enter doesn't send it. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. It always just trips me up because I never want to accidentally send it before I need to. Okay, so we have a stream on Wednesday, 6 p.m. EDT. And then we have one on Friday at a weird time. At 8:45 EDT. I might be that late to that one. The Wednesday one. The Friday one will be super late, so you don't have to worry about that. Hopefully. I got a wedding this week. I remember. You're the wedding guy. Sunday, 6 p.m. EDT. 3 days so I can rest before Donathon next week. Scary. Yeah, I'm getting married. What is this? You've become the chore that lies. What is this? The chore that speaks in riddles and untruths. What happened? This artwork for the schedule is cute. Yatta! Okay. Gonna give my kids a stepdad. Wait, am I Fujoshing out right now? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is allowed. This is allowed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait. Speak your truth. This is called manifestation. It's called, you know, some people believe that if you say some things, you'll speak it into happening. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, we're on to something here. Okay. Tortatsuya. Wait. ちょっと待ってってにゃ. We're on to something. Okay. Wait, I got the schedule posted. It took me like an hour and a half, but I really did it. So I think we're going to call the stream there so I can eat and watch TV and maybe play Final Fantasy XIV Online. But thanks for hanging out with me. You guys like these streams? I mean, this one ended up kind of like a Zatsu, but that's good that I can do that as well. I'm been having fun doing them because they're very, it feels like low stakes. It feels like just hanging out. So, you know, like if after an hour I got bored, I feel comfortable just ending the stream, you know, like, and so that takes off a lot of pressure. I feel like YouTube is more relaxed in that sense in my mind. Like, if we streamed 30 minutes and I was like, yeah, guys, I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna log off and play Final Fantasy, I feel like it'd be like that, like, fine. There's no like, ugh, I have to do it or I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get killed. Yeah, so it's very fun. I'm glad to hear everybody likes it. Here, we'll go back over here. It's not really gonna look like a change of scenery. Here, watch. It feels kind of dumb because I just move over it this way. It's the difference of the just chatting screen and the... Ooh, I took away my desk. You didn't see, but that was a quick change. I was taking away my desk. Well, I'll see you guys on Wednesday on Twitter for... Zatsu. If you like chatting, we'll do more Zatsu. Yeah. So be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay safe, stay silly. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.